This Lent, we have been looking at crosses many times because Lent is the story of Christ's passion and death. And true enough, when we look at the cross, just like this, the cross is usually seen by those of the world to be this way, an X. Because the cross represents suffering, it represents pain, it represents a lot of things that make life difficult for us. Don't you think so? And so, we'd rather look at the cross as this. It's something we do not want. What are the things in your life that you end up not wanting? What are the things that you label as a cross in your life? It could be a cross at work, a difficult boss, a difficult coworker, or an experience that really just robbed you, let's say, of money or of prestige. It could be a cross at home, a difficult relationship with your parents, with your children, or even a cross with yourself, a weakness, a pain that you have of the past or even present. What are your crosses, dear friends? I ask this because, the world will look at a cross and say in the story that a person has this cross. It's a disease, it's a difficulty, it's a pain. But the way that we look at crosses depends on who's telling the story. Because even as the world will look at the cross as an X, as a painful experience, Christians have seen the cross in a different light. Because us as believers, we now look at the cross and we don't see death. We don't see suffering. We see love. We see life. It is because of the cross that we all now can look forward to eternal life with the Lord. It is because of the cross that we now know that there is someone in all eternity who loves us, even to die for us. Friends, what are your crosses? What are your X's in life? Probably you need to tell their story in a different light. Maybe tell a different story now. Take a piece of paper, write down the crosses that you have in life. And as you write down those crosses, come to God and ask Him to bring you to His cross. And with the light of the love of God, look at each cross and see how different this will be in the eyes of God. What good will come out of that cross? What change for the better has happened to you because of that cross? In all of these crosses, know that it will turn out not as an X, but rather as a plus. Look into how God transforms your crosses into pluses. Because at the end of the day, the major cross that the Lord bore on Calvary has turned out to be a major plus for the whole world, for all eternity. Because by His cross, we are saved. And by His cross, we are healed, we are blessed, we have eternal life. What are your crosses? May they bring you new life.